The repo rate refers to the rate at which commercial banks borrow money from the Reserve Bank. It is basically used by a central bank to keep inflation under control. Shimi says this rate was considered appropriate to maintain the one-to-one link between the Namibia dollar and the South African rand. In addition, he says the current arrangement will continue to support domestic economic growth.
We are also concerned about reversal of capital especially to emerging markets. And if this happens, we may start to see money flowing out of the emerging markets, and this will put pressure on the emerging market currencies. Again, the rand is one of those currencies that could be affected, and by extension, obviously, the Namibia dollar could also be affected by those movements in capital to mature markets.
Shimi says the domestic economy remained weak and inflation low over the first 8 months of 2018, with conditions only picking up in the recent months.
If you add up everything together in the domestic economy, we still maintain that growth is going to remain low for 2018. So we hope things will improve for going forward. But what is positive is that if you exclude government, because government also contributes to the growth of GDP, if you exclude government, we see, for the numbers that we have seen from Namibia Statistics Agency, that if you exclude government, actually you see that growth will have been positive. And that's what you want to see increasingly, that the private sector part of growth is actually becoming more positive. And so that's something that we want to see.
Shimi attributes the slower growth in credit extended to the private sector to a reduced demand for credit from both the household and corporate sectors, especially for mortgages, overdrafts and installment credit. The next Monetary Committee meeting will be held in December.